We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now. And this will be fouled away. Senzel, base runner at first with 1 out. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Batting fourth.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. There's a shot out to right center field. And the runner is in from second. Votto blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now to the plate, Phillip Ervin. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Fouled off. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And he is out on the tag. So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Garcia.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Lorenzo Cain waits on deck. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Narvaez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point. Castellanos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. So 2 on with 2 away. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bauer pauses. Here's the 1 and 2.
2 and 2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Justin Smoke would be next. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-2 on its way.
Ball inside.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Senzel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the. Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Freddie Galvis.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The relay. The tag, and he is out. So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The designated hitter, Ryan.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Brock Holt now.
Third baseman.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Brock Holt now with a full count.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now batting, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the second run scores. So here is Avisail Garcia as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
That ball is absolutely crushed. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Up next for Milwaukee.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Castellanos is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Suarez is there. And that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nicholas Castellanos stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keston Hiura. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This one skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Brock Holt. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. This is on the ground over to first. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
The right fielder in the field.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The relay throw on to first, a double play. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, Tucker.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The third baseman, number 7.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Rodriguez.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Into the box now, Avisail Garcia.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Grounded to third, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Scooped up. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. 2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And no, he lost track of it and it falls. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Moustakas has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Standing in now, Justin Smoke.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. To the plate now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Here's a pop-up now. Votto in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. But this will land untouched. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's it.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The second baseman, Mike.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1, no strike.
Ball
That's
2.
it. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fouled away. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Miguel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now at the plate, Phillip Ervin. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line toward right center. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Nope.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
Nope, 1-0.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and there's out number 1. So stepping in, Avisail Garcia. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. Next for Milwaukee, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 6.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Freddie Galvis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Tucker Barnhart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted in the air out to right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
In now, Nick Senzel, as he rips it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning threat.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Omar Narvaez.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled off. And it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later. Into the box, Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Senzel's got it. So now to the plate, Justin Smoke, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one, and he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Irvin is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Ryan Braun. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there, base hit. Into the box now, Brock Holt. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Senzel calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Stepping in, Ronnie Rodriguez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now. And that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And a full count now, 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Corbin Burns gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 39, Corbin.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Phillip Ervin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting to the Reds. Number 33.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
Now the pitch.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2-2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Up next to Milwaukee.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 71.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's in there for strike 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a 9th inning collapse here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Nick Senzel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play on to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brett Anderson is the winning pitcher of record. Trevor Bauer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The loss goes to Trevor Bauer. He falls to 2 and 4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.